Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, but you can call me Divine. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your shares. You're giving me life with this channel. We're growing by leaps and bounds. The soul families helping each other, and I love it. The comments, keep them coming. If you like the way I read, everything that you need to know about me can be found in the description box below in order for you to book your reading. This message is a continuation, I can tell from the video I just did about the synchronicities and the portals opening. I told you I was going to channel until all the messages came out. Channel tonight till everything came out. I can't help but take that. Adjacent possibilities is the overall energy. Let me tell you what. So I forgot to tell you guys. Well, I did. I got to tell you guys about the number 30. That's why we're on this video. There is also a number of this, something significant about the number 30. 30. But before I say that, I also told you last reading that 4/24, April 24th, was a portal of an opening, an energetic shift. There was something very significant going to happen as far as coming into union with your twin on April 24th, which was 30 days from yesterday. Well, now it's 2 days, depending on where we're recording this. But March 24th started the clock for this union for another group of you. I'm thinking it's the first wave or even the second wave. As I continue to message, it'll probably come clearer to me. But, we're on different waves, different timelines. So there's a couple of waves, at least two groups of twins that are coming into union between now and August 2020. Between now and August 2020. So maybe this is still the first group then. Probably. I think I understand how Spirit's showing it to me now. But anyway, March 24th, this last 2 days ago, marked or started the countdown towards your union that's going to take place on or about April 24th. And as I was pulling the energy, because I always shuffle my decks, split them, and get ready to hold them with you guys while you're watching. But I always pull my overall energy before I get on camera because I want to get in the energy of the reading. This is how Spirit tells me what I'm going to, the overall gist of what I'm going to be saying. So I knew I was going to be talking about or bringing a message about many kinds of ways of doing things. I'm hearing multitasking, multifarious. I'm hearing lots of options, a lot of options is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing escape hatch, escape door. I'm hearing strategy. I'm hearing walk on by. I'm hearing that song. If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by, make believe. Okay, I can't sing anymore. Okay, this is somebody's masculine crying, but still, it means something. Somebody's masculine was all up in his feelings because you ghosted him. Some of you were ghosted during this TikTok. Why did I just say TikTok? Clock. But also I'm thinking of that app too, but I don't know, something about significant. You may be on that app with your masculine or something. But anyway, this adjacent possibilities card is all about the way of escape. Okay, look at the doors. The way of escape. So there is some are saying this is the great escape. Some are saying I found another way to escape. This is a way of escape. I am going out through the back door, batten down the hatches. I'm leaving. Walk on by. I'm walking on by, these doors. And okay, somebody had some choices to go to the left or to the right, but they decided to go straight ahead. Okay, they could go. There was options on the left. There was options on the right. But they went straight ahead. This could be you or your masculine. Feeling like I'm definitely channeling for a divine masculine, I believe. And the bottom of that deck of my energy oracle was the Angel of Balance. And this card, my cards keep falling off that easel. Could be a message. This card is all about finding balance finding balance in your life. Let me actually read that to you right now while I'm on it. Give you some light there. So this card says, this loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, This card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. So again, you see those pyramids in the back, guys? First of all, sacred geometry all over the place. If you are not familiar with sacred geometry, feminine, it would behoove you to start to bone up. We are moving at an accelerated pace, and you're going to have to be moving and catching these messages and then applying wisdom that you gain without applying it is knowledge that you glean without applying it is not wise. Wisdom is definitely applied knowledge. So with all thy getting, get understanding. And once you get this understanding, make sure you apply what you've heard, because these are not just messages and you're being drawn to these readers and even here in this tribe by happenstance. Your spirit is trying to equip you for not only union, but for the mission. Union and then the mission. Union and then the mission, okay? So you're finding a greater balance. These pyramids have a very strong foundation. So that's why some of you were in separation and had to be, because you were building a very strong foundation. You had to be building a strong foundation because of what you're carrying or what's going to be resting upon you as a couple, with duality, you know what I mean? So it's greater than you, right? And so the angel of balance you call on when you feel yourself beginning to get off task or off center as you're waiting for this clock to go forth, right? As you're waiting for your timeline to meet, destiny meet purpose, and when destiny and purpose kiss, mwah, there's union. That's what union looks like to me. Destiny and purpose kissing, right? So number 48 is the card number. 4 and 8, we said in the last reading, was very significant as part of this energetic shift, open portals, and what's the other one I said? Oh my gosh, synchronicities. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And also 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Partnership. As you simplify this card, as you do the numerology. All right. So that's the message. That's part of the message. So another part of this 30. So I said that the reason why I'm doing this reading is because the number 30 was very, very significant, right? And thank you, Spirit. If I didn't thank you for this synchronicity with the 24, for March 24th, April 24th. Right. April 24th, which is the day one of, I said in the last reading, the Islamic holy day or holy fast time called Ramadan. And it's all about giving up or releasing yourself from material worries and woes so that you could connect with the spirit better, right? So in other words, leave the cares of the world behind and get out of this 3D. Doesn't that sound familiar? Leave the 3D and go to the 5D. Leave the 3D and go to the 5D. And when you go to the 5D, you'll find that 5 plus 3 is 8. Right? Do the math. Your 3D begins to marry or line up with your 5D, and the lines are blurred. There's no separation. Come on, Enoch. That's why Enoch could walk the earth for 1 minute, and then they said he was swept away or taken away in an instant. He was gone from here. Just pew, because his 3D married his 5D, and he just blurred the lines and just left. And so that's what this union and this journey is about. We have got to learn how to marry our 3D with our 5D. And if we can't do that, or until we are able to do that, we at least have to know how to be in this 3D without losing our wits or losing our mind. We have to have balance, right? So March 24th starts a 30-day countdown to Ramadan, April 24th. And this is a huge shift for this first wave of twins. Is my deck upside down? No, it is not. I'm going to leave those 2 cards out for a second. So, sorry, y'all, I had to sniff it. But that this door is open, this portal is open with this huge shift, with this holy day or this holy time of fasting, which lasts, listen, 30 days. Ramadan lasts 30 days. There's the number 30 again. So this could mean, Spirit told me 30 days from now, for some of you, union, in the same wave, because even in a wave or in a group of twins, there's still subgroups, if that makes sense. So there's a big group that's moving towards a timeline or a season of union, coming together, reuniting, right? And then even in that, with that big wave or energetic move towards wholeness or togetherness, then there's even subgroups. There's even smaller moments, if you will, in there. So this is one of those moments. I'm either talking to some that get this 30 days from now, from the time you hear this message, even though the clock is saying from March 24th. Listen, it's the 26th. I don't know. That's Spirit's business. I'm just giving you the message. But 30 days from March 24th, from now, when you see this message, because you're going to see this message obviously before April 24th. So my point is, believe when you're hearing the message at the right time. And if you are hearing, Spirit just showed me something. If you are hearing this message after April 24th, then know that this wasn't your first wave. You are not in the first wave of twins. You are probably in the second wave or the third wave. That's why you're hearing this message come around again, because that's what time does. It'll come around again. Not Juice Newton. I hear a song, coming around again. Carole King, I think. Coming around again. That's what I keep hearing. But anyway, it's coming around again. That's what time does. It comes around. It comes in waves. It's circuitous. I'm saying that word, circuitous. Circuitous. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's what I see. I'm blinking. But anyway, it means it keeps coming around. So if you hear this message after April 24th, 2020, know that you are not in the first wave of twins, because clearly you're not in union. So don't get frustrated. It wasn't for you. That's why readers caution you. These are general messages. Don't get bent out of shape if it doesn't resonate, or you didn't move with that shift when they said, this is happening, that's going on, this is coming, and you don't move with that. Don't get frustrated. Just know that wasn't your time, but Spirit was giving you a gift and letting you see the future. You saw it as a moment of frustration because you're like, I didn't get union. He didn't call me. Everybody said our masculines are calling this weekend. That didn't happen for me. When? No, that's not the way to go, Empress. You beautiful soul, you. What you do is say, thank you, Spirit, for letting me know what's coming, what's going to be happening to me. My masculine is going to be starting to call me or text me, or I'm coming into union because I'm listening to this message, because I was led to this message for as time as this, and it's for my future. He's showing you the future. He's not giving you a message in the now to frustrate you and make you feel like this journey sucks. If anything, it's giving you hope. We always have hope. That's what love is. Love hopes all things, believes all things, endures all things. 1 Corinthians 13, okay? You got to keep your hope up. You got to keep believing. You have to endure. King of Swords, this is not enduring. This is not hoping. So that's why this King of Swords came out in reverse, feminines, because some of you on this timeline, you are not believing, hoping. You're not speaking. You're not thinking clearly. Look at the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in reverse. That means he's not on his throne. You know, and this is masculine energy, of course. I mean, it's interchangeable. But I'm definitely talking to some feminines. It could be some masculine too. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Why did I just say that? Interesting. It's actually an air sign that probably has water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra that is in my hand. And this King of Swords in reverse is all about there is no truth. There is no authenticity. There is no stability. This is an unstable person that is having a difficult time being truthful with themselves, with others. This is a person that has a difficult time setting boundaries, setting limits. They go overboard. They might be overly dramatic. They may be even angry. They may have bad tempers. They may have cutting words. This King of Swords in reverse. And you're being guided to say, don't worry about it. The frustration that you feel, that divine discontent, if you will, is, when is this going to happen? You feel that sense of urgency. It's an acceleration because it is coming together, not it's not coming together. You feel that I can't sleep, that anxiety, because the union is happening, not because it's not happening. Change your perspective. 2 of Wands. Change your perspective. This is a person that's made a choice. Some of you have had to make a choice, and you finally made the choice, and you have the world in your hands now. See that? He has the world in his hands now. He's chosen what gives him life. He's chosen the world. And this message also is some of you had chosen the world or the things of the world, and you forfeited your divine nature, so you missed the timeline. You missed a shift or a move. That's a message for not many of you, but some of you that feel like this journey's silly and this is, we're not with synchronicities and this, I don't even know if I even believe this anymore. Well, I'm telling you, that's why, because you decided to hold on to the world and not take a hold of the divine, which is standing back there behind you. It's behind you because it's what's supporting you or trying to push you forward. That's why that wand is behind Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be a fire sign or your person, but you decided to hold on to the world and look how he's lifting the wand up. You lifted the world up above God, even above the divine, above what spirit was telling you was the right way to go and the right thing to be. But you chose otherwise. You chose the world. That's a message for some of you. Next card. Feels like, oh, okay. That's what I thought. My deck is in reverse. Sorry, y'all. But that king did come out in reverse. Broken heart. Some of you are coming out of a breakup. These are third party situations ending during this time. Let's go back to February 24th. I did see the number 224, but February 24th, something started. There was a clock that started ticking at that time because some of the masculines were stuck somewhere. A 3-hour tour, maybe a boat, a retreat, a resort. I'm hearing that vacation, a party, a threesome. I don't know. What? But someone was stuck in the rain. It was raining and you had a long talk. There was a lot of talking going on, or you were doing a lot of thinking in the rain. There was a lot of thunderstorms where you lived. For some reason, it just kept raining. And I'm not talking about Seattle, Washington either, but I know Seattle gets a lot of rain. But somebody was in an area where it rained a lot, and it gave you a lot of time to stop and sit and think. And your masculine was thinking, and he was thinking that he didn't want to be with this karmic anymore. So that clock started, that divine clock, that temperance card began to come into full effect because he said, I don't want this. Something he saw, something he experienced. Some of them were in very close quarters with the karmic, and this wasn't because of the quarantine. This was before the quarantine because this is February 24th. But something happened thereabouts along around there, and a portal, in fact, did open. Your masculine had a better idea or a brighter idea, adjacent possibilities, right? And they ended something in their minds, even if it was in their minds. And what happens in your mind or in your thoughts will manifest in the natural, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You will have what you say, and you will say what you think, right? Okay? If you've been thinking it and it's all inside of you, you're going to speak it eventually. So this masculine also had to have a conversation about a breakup around this time. And so now we are here at March 25th or 26th. So 30 days, there's the number 3. And not to mention, this is the 3 card, right? Remember, we said 30 is very significant. So it's been 30 days since this new thought, this adjacent possibility opened up, because the masculine now has another clue. And some of them are dealing with a broken heart. Feminine, you could be brokenhearted because this whole time you were thinking another month has passed and still no movement. But now you know what was going on. See, that's why we have to be very careful that we don't judge what we don't understand, because everything looks like it's so calm and nobody's doing anything and nothing's happening, right? But remember, we are all energy and we vibrate so high, and everything has a frequency. And when you're attracted to the right frequency, the right things happen for you. So you have to make sure you guard your frequency. Next card. The star card is out. Aha, the star. Some of you have masculines that are not from this world. They're out of this world. And the way you know it is because some of them, the way they are with you intimately, when you make love, you feel like you are floating on a cloud. You feel like you have left Houston, we don't have a problem. You know what I mean? You feel like Elvis has left the building, right? Okay, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius, but this card is all about healing and abundance and peace and fertility and sensuality. You know what I mean? Passion. It's about emotion, full and filled with emotion. It's about fertility. It's about being lush. It's about being moist. I don't know why I'm saying moist and wet. It's about, because some of you, your moisture returned. There's your message if that's for you. But your moisture returned. Some of you were in a drought or had a drought or were dry, but because of this love and because of your masculine being a star seed, look at all those stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stars on this card. There's that number again, 8. We said 888. 88 is very significant, right? So your masculine, what number is this card? 15, 16, 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Look at that. Look at the Roman numerals. This card adds up to the number 8, right? So 8 is very significant for abundance, prosperity, fertility, new beginnings, starting over. One of your masculines have said, I want to start over. Some of you did start over around February 24th. You broke up, you came back together February 24th. At least you started talking again. Some of you actually lost communication around February 24th, and you're just now coming to communication now about 30 days later because it's March 24th, 25th, 26th, or around there. And now the same group, next card, is coming into union. I can't make this up. Y'all looking at my hands, hold these cards. That's why I do this on camera, so you can see Spirit has a message for you. Are you listening? Lover's card. Card number what? 6. There's the 6 again. 2 plus 4 is 6. 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is about balance, harmony, home life, family life. The Lover's card in this deck. Soulmates, twin flames. Twins. Love, unity, divine. Look at the angel covering the union. The angel has been covering your unions. Yes, they have. This union has been divinely guided, and finally it's here. The 24th of April, 30 days. 30 days from now. And the 24th of April begins another 30 days of sacred dedication, of commitment, of sanctification for the union, coming together, cleansing each other. There's a scripture that says that the husband sanctifies the wife and the wife sanctifies the husband. You guys coming together will sanctify each other. And this angel right here is sanctifying this union, calling it sacred. Look at the hands, pronouncing a blessing, putting a decree on it, decreeing a thing over it, giving marching orders. Look at the angel and look at the people. They're listening for something. They're listening for instruction because they've been activated. The union has activated them into their mission now. Now they're in purpose and mission now. And look at the angel decreeing a thing, and they're listening. He's giving marching orders. And look at that, right behind the woman is the snake, which is the enemy. Some of you have to deal with the enemies that have been behind your back. That's why you've been waiting for 30 days, and there's these 30-day increments because you're dealing with some residue from the karmic situations, the karmic people. And so the enemy's at your back, feminine. Look at it. Look at that. And beauty is at his back. Look at that. That I don't know what tree that is blooming. Actually, that looks like fire. That looks like wands of fire to me. If you look, it looks like wands of fire. But it's like what's behind him, his passion. So he needs to come to grips with that. Get your passion back. Get your swag back, masculine. Come out of your funk or your trance with the karmic situation. You've been in a trance. Get your fire back. Sacral chakra, root chakra. Be activated now. In the name of all things glorious, right? And so the feminine is dealing with enemies and deception. She's finally overcoming her fear of deception and being duped and being used and being abandoned and being rejected. She's finally coming to grips with that. She's overcoming all that. And with that, the angel is decreeing a thing for them and giving them marching orders. Last card with this and that'll be done. Did the king come out? Right there, and there you are, feminine, coming up as the queen of swords. You know why? Because you're moving in your power with your bad self. You're balanced. You're starting to get this. You're getting these synchronicities. You're feeling these portals energetically in your spirit, all up in your shana-na. You know where you are on your timeline. You're loving your masculine like never before, yet you're still doing your job. You're being passionate about your new creativity and your new exploits and your new adventures and your new ventures. You know, some of you are trading. Some of you are you're getting your money right. Some of your credit scores have improved because you paid down some debt. You've eliminated some debt. You started putting some things in order. Some of you are saving a little bit of money right now. Got a little nest egg going, just a little bit, but it's growing because you decided to be disciplined in funding your account. I'm hearing that. I'm funding my accounts. I'm funding my accounts. So you have multiple accounts. The Queen of Swords is all about her business. The Queen of Swords tells the truth. Some of you are learning to speak your truth, right? Some of you are learning to be seated in your throne. Look at that queen. She's very comfortable giving orders while being seated. Some of you are now going to give orders being seated instead of yelling and running around. Trying to get someone to see you, you're going to be seated and let them come to you for information, for revelation. Some of you are being put in a position where you have influence over people. Your voice carries weight. Your insight matters. Your insight is life for some of you. You're teachers. You are principals. You are CEOs. You are entrepreneurs. You are masseuses. You are healers. You are light workers. You are spiritual leaders. You are elders. You are prophets. You are intercessors. You are midwives, spiritual midwives. You know how to travail in the spirit. You know how to push and bring things to being. You know how to get things done in the spirit. You don't get upset. You just raise your sword. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You are your person. And you know how to welcome that which is welcome, and you know how to remove that which needs to leave. You are moving in Empress energy, Queen of Swords here. And so with that, you know you're dealing with somebody with a broken heart. Help your King of Swords come upright. See? We got a couple out here, and that's you. That's you guys. Here's the twins. We have a couple out here. Twins. I said twins. Somebody might have a lisp. Your TH words. My mouth just did that for some reason. I know some. When you speak, you speak with a lisp. It's cute though. Watch this. So this is a couple out here, and look at how the Queen of Swords. Look at him. He's just kind of like, from upside down. He looks like he's like giving up. Some of these masculines want to give up because even for them it was taking long. Everything they tried to do for you, the adjacent possibilities, it fell through. Plans were falling through left and right when he was trying to get to you. And you were being angry, like, you know, what are you, you're not doing anything. But he was like, I'm trying to do it. It's almost like it's futile. I'm upside down. Some of them felt like they were hanging upside down, you know, or some of them were upside down, whether it was with a car note or a home, like a mortgage that was, you know, underwater. Somebody was upside down, right? Or you turned somebody's world upside down, you know. But even that, this queen right here, help him. Look how her hands out. You need some help? It's almost like she's saying, it's like she's offering him some help, right? Right? She's offering him some help. And look how they're the juxtaposition at this. Let me show you. That's a big word, but it's not that hard. Juxtaposition is the way things set next to each other or upside down. His head, is at her feet. And her head is at his feet. In other words, they're still serving each other. I'll put my head down near your feet. I'll kiss your feet. I'll serve you. His feet. Maybe that's why. I see there? Boom, boom. Because watch this. Watch this. Because we don't need two heads. We don't need two heads. I'm not saying, feminine, that you dumb down, but I'm saying let him lead. He is the King of Swords now. You be patient. You find your balance. And let him lead. And when you do that, he becomes the King of Swords. And so Spirit has taken you guys like this in reverse. That's why he's acting up, because you're going to have to learn how to serve him even at his ugliest. That's how Spirit checks your heart. Learn how to love him even at his ugliest. Learn how to serve him and be nice to him even when he's not nice to you. Your head is at his feet. Kiss his feet like the feet of Jesus, ascended master Yeshua, right? Mary wiped his feet, washed his feet and wiped his feet with her hair, kissed his feet, anointed him. Anoint your masculine in the spirit. Send love and light. Send positive energy to him, right? His head is at her feet. He is your servant. You got him feeling upside down, topsy-turvy because of this love. This love took him took him on not only on a journey, but took him through the ringer. He went through a lot to get to you, feminine. He's coming. He's coming. Angel guidance, and we're out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you got something out of reading. Look at me. I destroyed my, look at this. I'm going to let it ride. It wanted to do that. The 2 hearts got knocked over by the card. The 2 hearts, I don't know what that means. Don't let anybody knock your love over. Don't let anybody knock you out of position, telling you something sideways. How about that? Leadership. Archangel Gabriel says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Feminine, it doesn't get any clearer than that. Then we just talk about you being the Queen of Swords and loving him when he's unlovable. That's leadership. Because I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you how to love masculine. I'm going to teach you how to love me. Not only love me, but love yourself. Because I'm not going to give back to you what you're showing me. Because I know that's not who you are. That's what a divine feminine does. Help. Leadership. Right? It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Who do you think those others are? Your masculine and everyone that's attached to you, and understand where you're going. The trumpet has sounded. Look at the trumpet in the picture. The trumpet has sounded. And that orange dress she's wearing, that orange can symbolize not only the sacral chakra, I believe. Look up, research which chakra is represented by the color orange. I want to say sacral, but I don't want to. It's not the root. Let me know. Put it in the comments, please. By then I'll know, but still, it helps because people are going to see these videos and it'll be like a manual for them to follow. That's why we put information in the comments to help others along the journey. And also, but that in the another text I studied, another way I know to get messages from Spirit. This orange represents grace and supplication. That's prayer. It's a prayer life. You can lead your masculine feminine by praying, supplication, seeking the divine assistance, seeking the divine guidance, seeking the divine leadership or leading. Okay, that orange, grace and supplication. And this grace is not, oh, Father, give me grace because I've been bad and be nice to me. That's mercy. But you know what I mean? Grace is just being good. This isn't what the grace I'm talking about. The grace I'm talking about in the actual definition of the Greek word grace is elevation. Because feminine, you have been, grace is upon your life. That's why, who shouted? Somebody shouted, grace, grace. Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel shouted, grace, grace to the mountains. Elevation. Height and heights. You know what I mean? Be lifted, okay? So, be lifted higher. Anyway, feminine, you have elevated. With your grace, your supplication, your prayers have elevated you into a leadership role because you are at times at the leadership role in this union. And when your masculine is weak, you are strong. Look, just like Jesus says, when you are made, or the scriptures say, when you are weak, he is strong. So you yin and yang, you guys are twins. You complement each other. Work with him, lead him in this time when he's making his way tooth and nail. Much gnashing of teeth. He's making his way towards you. Group 1, first wave. Oh, there it is. Y'all see that? Now y'all get to see my whole kitchen, but you're all right. And down. I'm almost done. This is so crazy how this happens. Anyway, if this does it the 3rd time, I'm going to know something's going on. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. That's the message. That's the message. 30 years old, 30 years ago. Did I finish the 30? So again, some of you 30 days from March 24th, that's April 24th, Ramadan. There's some of you, there's going to be something, those of you who are 30 years old, you're about to be 30 years old between March 24th and April 24th. You have a birthday coming, okay? You're going to be 30 years old. There is going to be a major shift in your life, a major shift in your mentality, okay? Your spirit, your intuition, your intuitive nature. And then finally, 30 years ago, some of you met your twin 30 years ago, or something happened to you 30 years ago that has everything to do with where you are right now. It could be you found the Lord, or you got the job that you have now, or you quit the job that you know what I mean? You moved into a new home, or you graduated from college, or you ended a relationship, or you began a relationship. You know something you did 30 years ago. So this is for another very specific group, because that means you got a little age on you. That means you got a little season on you. You're not a millennial. You know, you grown. You know what I mean? Not that the millennials aren't grown. Hear my heart. I'm just saying you've been around the block a few times. This group, because there are some seniors that are still in this journey, that are still viable, and valuable. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the message. Until we meet again, you guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Like, subscribe, share, keep on commenting. Help us grow this channel and help us get these messages out. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves now. Bye-bye.